I decided to do Stresa-Mottarone cable car crash what happened in 2021. This made headlines all around the world as it was very unexpected. No one could foresee it, as the last major incident involving an Italian cable car happened in 1998. For some background, this took place in northern Italy, the Monterone mountain near Lake Maggiore. The ride usually takes 20 minutes to get to the top and holds around 40 people per car. This was reduced to 25 people to stay in COVID restrictions at the time. The service opened just a month after the COVID lockdown was lifted. The car was experiencing some difficulties with the braking system as it kept engaging on and off since it reopened. Because of the pandemic, many companies in the tourism sector were struggling because of the external situational factors that the country's lockdowns created around the world. In Italy, this put stress on and influenced the cable car company's owner, director, as well as a third party in charge of the regular maintenance to keep the service running without any delays. The initial incident happened after the car reached the top of the mountain. The car suddenly started sliding backwards down the cable. There was no warning, no signs that this was going to happen. The car fell 60 feet and only stopped because a tree halted the tumbling car. As you can see from the video, this was a traumatic event, causing 14 people to lose their lives, with only one person surviving. After the incident and the cleanup, an investigation was launched by the Italian government. Public concerns were raised about the transportation infrastructure regarding safety for aerial tramways. This was nationally and internationally acknowledged, as at the time this form of transportation was seen around the world as 10 times safer than travelling by car and even safer than flying. After the investigation was launched, the Italian government found some of the causes. Maintenance reports were not up to date, as well as checks what should have happened every 3 months were skipped for around 4 years. Inspections failed to be carried out and pick up these discrepancies. To keep the service running, a jury-voted clamp was used, what in part deactivated the emergency brake. This clamp was attached to the top, holding the brake open. This should have only been used when maintenance was being carried out, and must have not been used when passengers were inside. An investigation found that the company had been using this runaround since 2014. As the hauling cable snapped, investigators looked closely at it and found that it was rusted from the inside out, and up to 68% of the cable was damaged. To evaluate, inspections were skipped. This was because regulations were found to be too lax. This changed after the incident, with more regulations being made for these companies around the world. The companies now are forced to start each day testing, using checklists for performance and safety checks, like what they do on aeroplanes. This includes testing the brakes and ropes for anomalies. This puts people's minds at ease, as it makes cable car companies even safer than